His hands found my waist, pulling me close as our bodies moved together, every breath deepening the warmth. "Don't stop," I murmured, the tension building until I relaxed completely against him. We lay in comfortable silence, his fingers tracing slow circles on my back. Yet, something in the quiet felt different. "You're quiet," I observed. He chuckled, "Just thinking." I smirked, my fingertips grazing his skin. About how good that was. I curled into him. "Yeah, it was." My fingers traced patterns. "But have you ever thought about making it even better?" His breath hitched. "Better?" I propped myself up, watching him. "We've always been adventurous, but what if we took it a step further?" His body tensed, a subtle reaction that fueled my curiosity. "Come on," I coaxed. "I know you've thought about it." After a long exhale, he admitted, "There is something." My anticipation surged. "Tell me." He ran a hand through his hair. "I want to see you experience something different. Not another man. A woman." The words hung heavy. My pulse quickened, a mix of nerves and something dangerously thrilling. I couldn't speak, unsure how I felt. The seed of a new desire. The thought clung to me, an undeniable spark. It felt absurd at first, me, with another woman, with him watching. But the more I considered it, the less strange it seemed. Curiosity, quiet but persistent, began to grow. It wasn't just the idea, it was how it might change us, how it might change me. Doubts pressed in. What if I liked it too much? What if it altered his perception of me, or my own? Yet, beneath the uncertainty, a quiet thrill stirred. He wanted this, and if I was honest, I wanted to explore what that felt like. The hesitation remained, but it wouldn't stop me. This wasn't just his fantasy anymore. It was mine too. The unveiling. The following days were a blur of growing anticipation. I took control of the fantasy, arranging everything. By the morning of, nerves had given way to exhilaration. As he stirred in bed, I leaned in. "I need you to be home by 8 tonight. No questions, just trust me." His eyes flickered open. "What's happening at 8? "You'll see," I said, letting curiosity take hold. He knew me well enough not to push. "All right," he conceded. "I'll be here." "Good," I whispered, because by tonight, his fantasy would no longer be just a fantasy. A shared revelation. The evening arrived. I met him at the door, a hum of anticipation buzzing beneath my calm. "Come with me," I murmured, leading him down the hall to a slightly ajar door. The moment we stepped inside, the air shifted, charged with expectation. She was already there, poised on the bed, exuding effortless confidence. Her gaze flickered over him before settling on me. I heard his slow inhale, saw his subtle tension. He was absorbing every detail, processing the profound implication of what was to unfold. A new kind of intimacy. Then she moved, her fingers brushing my wrist, then tracing up my arm, deliberate and teasing. I turned towards her, instinctively drawn, my breath catching as her palm smoothed over my skin. This was new, unfamiliar, intoxicating. Our first kiss was soft, exploratory, deepening into something more. My body responded before my mind, leaning into her touch, my hands finding her waist. A quiet exhale came from behind me, low, controlled, unmistakably his. I didn't need to turn to know he was watching, feeling every second as deeply as I was. We took our time, savoring the slow unraveling. Her hands slipped beneath my clothes, guiding me deeper. Each touch sent ripples of warmth through me, a slow build of discovery. Her lips left mine, tracing a path down my neck, exploring the curve of my torso. My breath faltered as she explored with unhurried precision, shivers running through me. A light, lingering touch at my hips sent another shiver. There was no rush, just a careful unraveling, a slow, building heat. My breathing grew uneven, every motion pulling me further under. His presence. A low, strained sound from across the room broke through the haze. I turned my head slightly, vision blurring. My husband. He was still in the chair, but barely, hands gripping the arms, chest rising and falling with measured restraint. His gaze was locked on me, his expression unreadable, but his posture, his tension, screamed volumes. He was barely holding himself together. The air was thick with unspoken understanding. He was caught in this, as much as I was. I met his gaze, my fingers reaching towards him, a small, deliberate invitation, acknowledging his crucial presence. His hands loosened, his body tensed, and then he rose. The moment he stepped forward, the energy shifted. The weight of his presence, the heat of his skin as he came close. His hands found my waist, a quiet thrill shooting through me. When I looked up, his eyes were dark, intense, filled with unspoken emotion. Then his lips were on mine, a deep kiss filled with everything words couldn't express. I melted against him, his warmth engulfing me. "Thank you," he murmured, his voice low against my lips, a shiver running down my spine. This moment, everything he had ever wanted. Becoming one. Then she shifted on the bed. She watched him, watched us, a knowing smile curving her lips. No hesitation in her gaze, just quiet confidence as her fingers trailed over his stomach, lower, until he let out a sharp exhale. My lips stayed on his, my hands tangled in his hair, feeling the quiet tremor running through him. His breath grew heavier as her delicate movements took hold. His fingers tightened on my back as she became more focused, a deep sound slipping from his throat. His reaction sent an electric current through me. The way his body tensed, his fingers digging into my hips as if needing to ground himself. It was intoxicating to watch, to feel him react. Then, I moved with her. My kisses trailed down his jaw, along his neck, feeling his pulse. Lower still, until I was beside her, our movements synchronized in silent understanding. His head fell back, his breath uneven, lost in the shared moment. Every sound he made fueled the intensity, pulling me deeper. I felt the tension radiating from him, his hands gripping the sheets. A shift, a change in position. She was beneath me now, her breath warm against my skin. Her hands guided me, settling me into place. A sharp inhale left my lips as she began. My fingers curled into the sheets, a sensation flooded through me, slow, teasing strokes, making my head fall back. And then him, the weight of his body against hers, the deep exhale as he moved with intent. A quiet gasp escaped her, her breath hitching. I felt every shift beneath me, his presence steady, unyielding. The intensity was undeniable. His hands steadied her, every shift drawing a reaction. Her breath, her hands, her lips against me, an intoxicating mix that sent my pulse racing. But it was him that truly unraveled me. His gaze, locked onto mine, dark and heavy with intensity. Every movement he made sent shivers through both of us, but it was the way he never looked away, the way he reached for me, his fingers brushing my skin, his lips capturing mine, that was what consumed me completely. My body tensed, my breath caught, and sensation overtook me in waves. I wasn't alone. He groaned deeply, his grip tightening, body trembling as the moment consumed him. His voice, low and rough, said my name, then silence. His forehead pressed against mine, breath uneven, a slow, satisfied exhale escaping. A small, breathless laugh left me. My fingers still tangled in the sheets, I turned my head, lips brushing his ear. "Happy?" His arms wrapped around me, pulling me close. "More than you know."